It's the second year of our adventures on the Southwest Coast Path, the 630-mile trail around Devon, Cornwall and Dorset. We're back in North Devon and today we're travelling to Lundy, a tiny island about 10 miles offshore.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's a bit early.
Is this our earliest start?
Yeah.
It's a special day though.
What are we doing?
Side quest.
Side quest.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how we decided that this was going to happen. We just, when Lundy came into sight last year, I feel like it was Rupa who said that we're going to go to Lundy.
Oh, did I?
I think so.
Okay.
And nobody could think of a good reason not to.
I love a boat trip. I love an island.
Yeah.
Very excitingly, we're going on the smaller boat. There's a big ferry that goes, but because of our lovely people who gave us donations on coffee, we were able to afford 3 tickets for the smaller boat for the same price as we would have had. I can't remember. It's too early.
There was maths and sums.
It's much faster. That's the main point.
Yeah, so thank you for supporting us and making it so we could go on the quicker boat and have more time on the island.
Yeah, you can walk around the perimeter of the island. There's not much there. Some permanent residents, about 20-ish.
3 lighthouses.
Yep.
Lots of monuments.
Yep.
A lot of history.
And lots of wildlife.
Yeah, fingers crossed we're going to see some gems, but we don't want to jinx it.
We don't want to jinx anything.
No, we'll see what happens. Puffins do nest there, but apparently you're more likely to see them in bad weather, so we're not going to hold our breath.
We'll see.
Hopefully it'll be a fun day.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be terrific.
We got on the boat in Ilfracombe Harbour at about 8 a.m. It was already an unbelievably sunny and beautiful day.
As we left the harbour and picked up speed, we passed the coastline we'd been walking earlier in the week. It was interesting to see the cliffs from this totally different angle. After about 20 minutes, we left the North Devon coast behind us and headed into more open water.
The journey took about an hour, and it wasn't long before the rocky outcrop of Lundy Island came into view.
We approached the little jetty at the southern tip of the island, but the easterly wind made it difficult for our crew to land the boat. After several attempts, they decided it was safer to try again later and took us for a short cruise around the coast of Lundy Island, which turned out to be an unexpected treat. From down at water level, we had incredible views of the cliffs and rock formations.
Lundy is only 3 miles long, so we soon reached the second lighthouse at the northern end. There are lots of rocks under the sea here, so we had to sail quite far out to turn the boat and travel back down the western shore.
The western side of Lundy faces directly out to the Atlantic Ocean with no land between here and Canada, so it's much more wild and rugged.
We approached Jenny's Cove, a favoured nesting spot of many seabirds. We saw razorbills bobbing on the water and gathering on the rocks, and some fleeting glimpses of puffins.
When we returned to the jetty, the large Lundy ferry had arrived and the crew used it to shelter our boat and make a successful landing. From the jetty, it's a steep uphill walk to the tiny village where there is a church, a pub, a shop, and accommodation for residents and visitors to the island.
I found some friendly horses, then we made our way towards the tallest lighthouse in the middle of the island, which is no longer in use.
On the way, we found sheep and lambs taking shelter from the sun. The lighthouse is open to visitors, so of course we had to take a look inside. At the top, we had incredible views of the whole island and the sea beyond in every direction.
From the lighthouse, we walked north along the Atlantic coast towards Jenny's Cove.
We could hardly believe our luck with the stunning weather and amazing views.
We passed some friendly cows and soon arrived at the cove where the birds were circling and screeching around the cliffs.
Next we climbed the halfway wall, one of 3 walls dividing the island into quarters from north to south, and we stumbled upon a Soe sheep with a tiny lamb. These brown sheep are the most primitive breed in Europe and were introduced to Lundy from St Kilda in the 1940s.
We also saw horses and some Highland cattle.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Where are we?
We're on Lundy Island, right bang in the middle of it.
And we are grinning like fools.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main reason we're grinning like fools is because we just saw lots and lots and lots of puffins.
It was very exciting.
Yeah.
They were quite far away.
They were, but with the volunteers telescope,
Yeah.
we got a fantastic close-up of heaps and heaps of them wobbling around and fighting. You saw some fighters?
Yeah, a bit of squabbling.
I saw them doing their little silly walk and
Yeah.
then their big flappy takeoff from the cliff. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We managed to see them from a distance because when we arrived,
Oh, yeah.
the wind was blowing in such a direction that they couldn't actually land us at the little jetty area. So we had to do an impromptu boat trip all the way around the edge of the island, which was amazing.
Which was a terrible hardship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the big ferry was coming in and we could, when we came back around, we were able to sort of actually board via the ferry because
Yeah.
we were sheltered from the waves. But we got an amazing view of every angle of the island all the way
Yeah.
around. Just stunning cliff views all the way around. And we did see this cove from the sea and we saw some puffins in the distance, but not
Not same.
close up.
Yeah.
I thought we were lucky to see them there, and I thought that was probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
very special.
seen quite a bit of wildlife.
Yeah, we've seen some deer from a distance
Yeah.
and some cows, and I've just spotted some Soe sheep. We saw one Soe sheep with a tiny brown lamb. It was very, very cute.
Absolutely adorable. And we went up a lighthouse.
Yeah.
We did go up the
You know about
lighthouse.
the lighthouse though, don't you?
Yes.
The facts.
Yes, the facts are it was the original lighthouse to be built, but they built it too tall so that the light was permanently in the fog. So as beautiful as it is, they then had to build 2 more little short squat ones at either end of the island. And while they were building the second ones, when there was fog, they would fire cannons out at sea every 10 minutes to warn
Wow.
ships.
That was someone's job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Amazing.
But
yeah.
the views up there, because it's so clear today, the
You
views
can
were
sort of
amazing.
see 360 degrees all around the island, can't you?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And as per usual, we've got glorious weather.
Well, yeah. What can I say? The Rupa charm is
Yeah.
working.
Nice clear skies, blue skies, not too hot, maybe tipping towards being a bit too warm.
It's quite warm,
Yeah.
but better that than
Yeah.
anything else. I think I've been to Lundy once before, and I can't remember even seeing the cliffs. So presumably it was fog, wind, and rain the entire week I was here. So it's really special to see it in this
Yeah.
weather. It's perfect.
Absolutely.
Sadly, because of the delay at the start of the day and the impromptu boat tour, we didn't have time to walk around the whole coast of Lundy. At the halfway wall, we turned around and walked back towards the jetty down the more sheltered eastern side of the island.
This side has quite different vegetation, more wildflowers and even some trees.
So we've just got back to the harbour. There's our boat behind us. It's going to take us back to Ilfracombe. We've had an amazing, amazing day on Lundy. It's been great. And weirdly, this is our final video and goodbye for this year. But we do actually have one more day of walking. We're going to go back tomorrow and finish the second half of day 1. So we don't feel like it's the end of our trip
Yeah.
for this year, but it very much is
Yes.
the last video.
Yeah, and we wanted to say thank you again for the contributions that have helped us book this amazing boat that
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
brought us here.
been very special, very, very grateful to have had that experience.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful.
It exceeded all expectations for me. We saw loads of animals, loads of
Yeah,
wildlife.
Wildlife was amazing.
Yeah.
And
It's
The
just
views.
beautiful, stunning.
yeah, we're putting Lundy on the highlights list for when we do our recap tour
Yeah.
in 2035 or whenever it might be.
That's ambitious. But yeah, I think it's been really good doing a flat day and then a Lundy day. I've been able to rest my leg, which has been really, really important. It's been twinging a bit, but I feel like now that I've got one walk that's going to be up and down, it's fine if I can't walk after that because we don't have to.
Because you just have to go back to work.
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to the hospital. Yeah,
You maybe don't want to put that in the video.
that's fine. I'm going to the hospital. I'm having some stuff done to me. Tell me about your injuries.
I've actually been fine. I was a bit worried about the recovering broken toe, but it's been fine. I've not really had it. It's felt a bit bruised, but nothing to complain about really.
Yeah.
How about you, Kat?
Well, my strange heel problem, I still don't really know what it is, but it's just twinges and it comes and goes. And it seems to be worst when I'm sort of resting in the evenings after having walked. So it doesn't affect my walking. It hasn't sort of been debilitating.
Yeah.
But with all these things, when you start to get a twinge, you do worry about how much you're going to be doing over the week.
Well, especially when you've booked accommodation for a week of walking and you don't know if everyone's going to feel up to it. I'm really pleased that we rearranged it the way that we did. So we've had Lundy at the end of the week, and then we've got this one short day to go and finish day one.
Yeah. And it will be beautiful. And although the estuary was lovely yesterday, it wasn't a
note to finish on.
No, that's a very polite way of putting it.
Yeah. But yes, looking forward to next year.
Yes.
Yeah. I've already been looking at accommodation.
Of course.
You've been planning the route.
I've been planning the route. So hopefully this time next year we'll be back. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting us. See you soon.
Bye.
Though we were quite sad to leave Lundy, this magical day had one more extremely special treat in store for us. One of our fellow passengers spotted dolphins in the distance, and everyone aboard agreed that we didn't need to rush back to Ilfracombe urgently, so the crew kindly slowed the boat for us all to enjoy a closer look. And sure enough, the dolphins came over to play. Before long, we were back spotting highlights from our walk this week, Bull Point Lighthouse and Lee Bay, before returning to Ilfracombe Harbour for a very welcome supper on the beach.
And we had our final ice cream.
What flavour did you have?
I had a disappointing vanilla.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yours was?
Mine was toffee honeycomb or something.
And I had mint choc chip. Maybe it's better if we talk about our top ice cream of the week.
Yes.
Okay, so my top ice cream of the week I had twice, and that was in Ilfracombe, and it was a chocolate, and it was perfection.
Good.
Yours, Katie?
Oh, I am torn because I had two ice creams from the same place in Ilfracombe. I had a pistachio, which was amazing because it was a little bit salty. It was really delicious. And then yesterday I got licorice flavour from them, which sounds disgusting. It was spectacular. What about you?
I think the black currant one. What was it?
With clotted
Cream.
From the same place?
Blackcurrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
What was it called then? We should probably mention the ice cream parlour. Joey's?
I don't know, but maybe there can be something popped up here.
I think there probably can. Yeah, definitely our 5-star ice cream parlour of the week.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, one thing that we talked about while we were walking was that, well, for me especially, and I think Katie, you said as well, I didn't think that this year could somehow be anywhere near as good as last year, because last year was really amazing. And the first couple of days, it was, I was like, oh, maybe, it's just first year excitement, but this year has been absolutely incredible for different reasons.
Yeah, it's been really varied, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's been wonderful, really, really wonderful. And it feels a bit bittersweet. Looking forward to being home with my husband and my dog, but really sad to be leaving the coast path and my friends.
Until next year. Yeah.
Planning starts now.
Yeah.
Planning has already started.
Yeah. Is there a new tab in the spreadsheet?
Not yet. No.
But I suspect it'll be there by tomorrow.
Yeah, it will be. So.
Okay.
All done.
All done.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our Southwest Coast Path adventures. You can find the next video in the series over on Kat's channel by following the link on screen or in the description box below. We also have a coffee page if you want to leave a donation towards our adventures next year. Thanks for watching.